Hi, you guys. Welcome to Audrey's reading area. Today's what? Educational Tuesday, right? You got it. You guessed it. You remembered. Educational Tuesday. So don't forget, you guys, please click that like button. Please hit that share button. And then please go on over to YouTube and smack, punch. Yeah, that subscribe button for me. Don't forget, you guys. And please share my videos. Don't forget to listen to my videos. Hopefully, it'll encourage you to pick up a book and read. And shout out to my grandbabies, Korea, Sana, David III, and Kaden. I love and miss you guys so much with all my heart. All right, you guys. Woo, woo, woo. The educational book that I'll be reading to you is Dude, That's Rude. Get some manners. Dude, that's rude. Get some manners. So this is a book with many different subjects in it. So I'm going to go through it and just kind of read some. I only picked one that I'm definitely going to read, but I'm going to just go through this, and just pick something as I go along. This book is written by Pamela Espeland and Elizabeth Verdick. I'm guessing one of them did the illustration. Yeah. Oh, illustrated by Steve Mark. So it's written by Pamela Espeland and Elizabeth Verdick, and it's illustrated by Steve Mark. It's a Free Spirit Publishing. Dude, that's rude. Get some manners. Get some manners. So, and voila, there was light. Look at that. All right, you guys, let's just jump right into this book. On the back, it says manners. Who needs them? Well, you do. Manners aren't just for stuck-ups and suck-ups. They weren't invented to make life miserable. They're not old-fashioned or stupid. No. So please take your finger out of your nose. Was it, it says take your finger out of your nose. Dude, that's rude. Get some manners. You look inside to learn polite power words and all sorts of stuff. It says manners are major social skills. They really do come in handy. This book makes it fun and easy to get some manners. Dude, that's rude. Get some manners. All right, let's jump right into this book. See what it's got. So, there's a quick quiz. There is a quiz. Question number 1. Manners are, pick A or B. A secret code only snobs know, or good behaviors anyone can learn. Pick one. A silly thing you'll hardly ever use, or skills you'll use for the rest of your life. That's the second. They have like 5 different sections for you to pick answers. So pick one. 3. A sign that you only care about you, or manners are the signs that you care about other people and yourself. The 4th one is manners are, what are manners? Pick one, A or B. A is rules invented to make life miserable, or rules meant to make life more pleasant. Number 5, manners are as important today as ever, maybe even more important. Did I ask Alexa what time it was at 5? Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area live at 5 o'clock p.m.
Live at 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry about that, you guys. I always ask Alexa and forgot today. Number 5, manners are what? A, old-fashioned, no one needs them anymore, or B, as important today as ever, maybe even more important. Well, all of the answers were B. All were B. It says for behave. All of the answers were the B's. So you can pause this and check out the answers. So manners, who cares? Does it seem like we live in a rude world? Yes, it does. 8 out of 10 American adults say a lack of respect and courtesy is a serious problem. 6 out of 10 say things are getting worse. More than 4 out of 10 admit they sometimes behave pretty badly themselves. And they're really concerned about the rude behavior of children. Oh, yeah. It says, what's the big deal about manners anyway? So what if people sneeze on you? Achoo! So what if they sneeze on you, kick your seat during a movie, cut in front of you in a line, hog dessert, or spread nasty rumors? Who cares? Well, you care. I know you do. Because it feels bad when people are rude to you, and it feels bad when you're rude to them. You might not think so at first, but it can sneak up on you later. Like when you remember the look on your friend's face after you dissed them. Or when you think about how you still haven't written your thank you notes for your birthday last year. When you have manners, you know how to act in all kinds of situations. You don't have to guess or wonder if you're doing something wrong. That can build your confidence. When you're polite at home, at school, and everywhere else you go, people will notice. Yes, they will. They'll see that you're thoughtful, great to know, and fun to be around. Manners make life easier and nicer for everyone, and that's why manners matter. P.S. We are not manners police. We're not here to tell you that from now on you have to be Miss or Mr. Perfect. The fact is that, well, wet willies, armpit farts, and ding-dong ditch, and other rude noises and tricks are part of being a kid. Don't stop being a kid, at least not right away. There's a time to goof off and a time to get some, manners. They really do come in handy. So here's some power words. If you don't read anything else in this book, read this page. These are words and phrases to avoid unless you want people to think you're a clod. Shut up, get lost, big deal, so what? You suck. Whatever. So say please when you want something. Say thank you when you get it. Makes sense, right? Makes sense to me. You're welcome when someone thanks you. Excuse me when you burp, yawn, fart, interrupt a conversation, bump into someone, etc. Say yes, please when you want something being offered to you. Yes, please. Say no thank you when you don't want something being offered to you. And you say, I'm sorry when you mess up. Sounds good to me. PU words. Like PU words. These are words and phrases to avoid. I read those already. It says other PU words include swear words, often called 4-letter words, though some have more letters than that. Says go to page 80 for swear words. We're going to go to page 80. Let's see what's on page 80 for swear words. Uh-oh. A few choice words about swearing. See, I guess they give you different words that you can use. See? Using swear words won't make you seem cool and grown up, just rude and crude. If your friends and or family members cuss, it doesn't mean that you should too. However, there are times when you need to say something or you might actually explode. Maybe you're totally surprised or shocked or excited. Try using one of these mild-mannered alternatives instead of cuss words. Who knows, you might start a trend. So you can say things like, gosh, darn it, blimey, jeepers, rats, good grief, dang it, drat, cricky, dah. Those are some words you can use instead. It says if you jump to this page from page 5, which is what I did, maybe it's because you thought we'd list a bunch of swear words here. We could say made you look, except that wouldn't be so rude. Yeah, that would be rude. So we won't say that. But they said it, right? They They made me look. Okay, let's go. Let's go. It says in the house, have some etiquette. Manners make life better. You see this? Oh, ooh, my little sweetie poo. A wise person once described manners as the happy way of doing things. The key word here is happy. That whole scene with the TV and ignoring your mom totally could have been avoided. All you had to do was take out the trash when she asked. Or wash those dishes when she asked. No, I wasn't. It wasn't Yoda. It was Maribel, young steward and expert on etiquette. It says, what if you forgot and sat down in front of the TV? The first time your mom called your name, you could have hit the mute button and answered, yes, Mom. When she reminded you to take out the trash, you could have said, wow, I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Then you could have said, I'll do it now. Or maybe I'm watching a show and it's right in the middle of the good part. Can I please take out the trash when it's over? Because you asked so nicely, she would probably say yes. Now, a few words about family. They're the people you wake up with, share a bathroom with, and come home to. They know your history, your favorite foods, your worst moods, and what you'd ask for if a genie popped out of a bottle and gave you 3 wishes. How many can you say that about? How many people can you say that about? So they're more than just dad, mom, grandma, sis, bro, and Uncle Bob. They're the people who take care of you. Yes, and care about you. You may not have chosen them, but they're yours and they love you. Don't you love this book so far? Your family deserves your very best manners. Yes. Let's skim through. Oh, behave. Tips for Betty family members. Like one says, knock first when you walk into somebody's room. Knock first. Respect people's stuff. It says, start out right. Tune in. Watch what you say. Respect your home. Respect people's stuff and knock first. Oh, yeah. Good advice. Keep it down. Keep it down. Be responsible. Say please and thank you. Talk to your family about what's okay and what's not. Me, being an IS teacher at an alternative school for kids with behavioral issues, you know, more or less, they're not used to saying please and thank you. But if they want something from me, pencil, paper, I'm like, how do you ask? What'd you say? They say, can I get this? Can I get that? What'd you say? I can't hear you. They say it again. What'd you say? I can't hear you. They know me by now. All right, Miss P, can I please have a pencil? Oh, since you said it so nicely, yes, you may. I promise you I do that with them. I promise you. They will all tell you. They will tell you. Miss P, don't play that. Yes, Miss Audrey, to you. So it says, say please and thank you. Talk to your family about what's okay and what's not. You guys can pause it and read it. P.S. Change can start with you. Look for adults who have good manners and learn from them. Be a manners role model for your siblings. Try the 10 tips above. Make them a habit at home. And see if your family life improves. Oh, yeah. Body manners, nose picking, nose blowing. Let me read a little bit about this body manners. Hey, you, the one with your finger up your nose, right? The one with the finger up your nose. You really need to read this part. It's about the human body and some of the stuff that comes out of it. You know, the stuff you can see, like boogers and spit and phlegm. The stuff you can hear, burps and hiccups and yarns. And the stuff you can smell, like farts. Nose picking. You've been hearing it since you were 2. It's not polite to pick your nose around other people. Picking and licking is too gross for words. And booger inspection is off limits. Like when they pick it out and they like look at it. Off limits, you guys. Never chase your sister with boogers. If you must pick, do it in private. Find a bathroom. Use a tissue and wash your hands afterwards. If you're not near any sink when you do that, then please, please, please use hand sanitizer. Yes, toss the tissue in the trash. Nose blowing. Use a tissue when you blow your nose. Hopefully you will. Whenever possible, wash your hands afterwards. Hand sanitize if you can't get near a sink. A tissue can only hold so much, and usually you're left with something in your hands. Toss the tissue in the trash. A clue for you. Keep a small container of instant hand cleaning liquid in your pocket. Hand sanitizer. Backpack or desk for times when you can't get to a sink to wash up. Or stash prepackaged hand wipes in handy places. Yes. Sneezing and coughing. You can't help it if you have to sneeze, but you can make sure you don't spray everyone when you sneeze. Yeah, if you feel a sneeze coming on, grab a tissue or cover your nose and mouth with a crook of your arm like this. Sneeze in here. Like that. Who knew? Gesundheit is a German word that means health. So sometimes people say God bless you, or they say Gesundheit. So Gesundheit is a German word that means health. Germans and many Americans say it when someone sneezes. In Italy, people say felicità, which means happiness. In Japan, when people sneeze, no one says anything special. Interesting. The same goes for coughs. Make every effort to cover them up, but not with your hand. No. Yes. Or you can use, bam, tissue. Not with your hand. Why? Because your hand will be crawling with germs. The next time you high five someone, high five. That person's hand will be crawling with them too. Instead, turn your head away and cough into the crook of your arm or into your shoulder. Remember, when the phlegm flies, other people get sprayed with your germs. Covering up coughs and sneezes the right way shows good manners and prevents the spread of illness. Yes, it does. Just like with nose blowing. Nose blowing, wash your hands after you cough or sneeze, or wipe up with some instant hand cleaner. Yes. Spitting and yawning. If you get caught spitting in Singapore, you'll have to pay a fine. Spitting in public isn't a crime in the United States, but it's sure to draw some dirty looks. So don't do it. Spit unwanted food onto I would do it in a napkin. It says spit it onto your plate. Drool on your friends. Hawk a loogie. Clear your throat. And spit out the results. Use a water fountain as your personal spit catcher. It says don't do these things. What should you do with it? Page 43. Let's turn to page 43 and see what we should do with it, with these things. Well, smooth moves in sticky situations. Can you see it? The problem, you eat a bite of something and it really is yucky. What to do? Quickly remove it from your mouth with your finger and thumb, then set it on one side of your plate. You find a creepy crawly bug, a hair, or something else disgusting in your salad. What do? Try not to jump up and scream your head off. Say, may I please have another salad? There's a hair in mine. Smooth moves in sticky situations. Someone serves you noodles with peanut sauce. You're allergic to peanuts. What to do? Say, this looks delicious, but unfortunately, I'm allergic to peanuts. Someone serves you something you've never eaten before, but you think it might be yucky. What do? What do? Yeah. Try at least one bite if you can. Then eat it if you like it. If you don't like it, cut it into smaller pieces and push them around the plate. This will look as if you're eating it, sort of. Someone asked if you'd like something you already know is yucky. Say, no, thank you. I don't care for any. No, thank you. Okay. Let's see. Burps. Burps, hiccups, gas, farts, etiquette. Burps. All you pros out there can probably burp loud enough for the kids in the next class to hear you. Or burp the ABCs on command. You can bring up a silent but deadly one that you blow down the table toward your brother as he innocently eats his dinner. Is it funny? Kinda. Is it rude? Mostly. Burp. Look at that. I can't control my burps. They just come when they need to. It says, it is good manners to burp as softly as possible with your hand placed over your mouth. And then say, excuse me. My grandmother used to say, sorry, when she burped. She would lift up her chest and burp, and it's sorry. Miss my grandmother. Shout out to you, mother. Rest in peace. So it says, and say, excuse me afterwards. If a friend burps, don't go, that was excellent, and beg for more. Post burp analysis is not required. Pretend you didn't notice and just move on. Hiccups, your friend or your cousin. My cousin know who I'm talking about. Shout outs to you, cousin. Love you. Hiccups. Hiccups sneak up on you when you least expect them. If you get them, don't make them louder on purpose or fake a few in between hiccups to start the whole class laughing. Say, excuse me, then wait them out. Hiccups pass. And so does gas. Here's some simple manners math. Farts and etiquette equals fartiquette. Fart etiquette, you guys. The rules of fartiquette are simple. Try to keep the laughter, finger pointing, and comments to a minimum. Hold back your urge to go, P.U. Who cut the cheese? Refrain from sniffling deeply and remarking about the quality of the smell. If you're the one who dealt it, you don't have to admit it. Just act like it never happened. If you're with family members or close friends and they know it was you, say a quick sorry. And go back to whatever it was you were doing before you let one rip. That's passing gas with class. Pass gas with class, y'all. What if you're at school and you feel a butt blast coming on? Don't. I had a classmate back in 8th grade. I remember he just leaned over and just used to just let it out. Yes, I'm going to expose you, Gary. Yes, I won't say your last name, but yes, Gary, I remember. Oh my goodness, this is bringing back memories. It says, pass gas with class. What if you're at school and you feel a butt blast coming on? According to an anonymous 4th grade expert, just let it out really slowly, a little at a time, so no one hears. Does that work? When you try to let it out slowly, it comes out. Or excuse yourself and head to the bathroom where you can fart to your heart's content. How about that? And you see? Clue for you. Have you heard of the magical fruit? The more you eat, the more you toot. If you're going to be in a confined space with other people for a period of time, a classroom, a car trip, or a plane ride, think ahead. Don't load up on beans, you guys. Don't eat a lot of beans. Don't eat a lot of beans, broccoli, bananas, or anything else that turns you into a gas bag. Don't do it. Eat it when you land. You're getting off that plane. Clean up your act. Ways to have a tidy body. You guys can pause this and read it on your own. Pause it. because it's a long book, so there's more. And they're talking about potty manners. Potty manners. Some more. Pause it and read. Pause and read. Boys, I'm going to read this part. Please put the seat down when you're done. No unsuspecting female likes to fall into the toilet in the middle of the night because someone forgot to put the seat down. Facts. Girls, hey, drips happen. Be a sweetie and wipe the seatie. Facts. Do flush. Don't forget to flush. Do wash your hands afterwards. Don't wipe your hands on your pants or consider the job done. I have to take my kids to the bathroom and some of them don't want to wash their hands. Wash your hands. No, but my hands are clean. I said, but didn't you, to a boy, didn't you just use the bathroom? He said, yeah. Your hands are not clean. Go wash your hands. He'll go wipe, rinse, put them under water and come back. No. Go back and use soap. Yes, I have to tell them this. For real. I'm not joking. Go back and use some soap. They think it's funny, but they do it. I don't play that. Go wash your hands. Handy hints. The right way to wash up. Use warm water and plenty of soap. Yeah, look at that. Pause and read. Eating. The goops, they lick their fingers, and the goops, they lick their knives, and they spill their broth on the tablecloth. Oh, they lead disgusting lives. The goops, they talk while eating, and loud and fast they chew. And that is why I'm glad that I am not a goop. Are you? A man named Gillette Burgess wrote this poem more than 100 years ago. Too bad more people haven't read it because the world is full of goops. Now you guys have at least heard it being read. So now you know. Gillette Burgess. Look around the school cafeteria, your favorite fast food restaurant, maybe even the dinner table at home. See any goops? Lucky for you, table manners aren't hard to learn, and you get to practice them 3 times a day. Well, all right. The top 10 table manners kids need to know. Table manners. Table manners, the top 10, you guys. Do I have anything in my teeth? According to parents, these are the table manners that matter the most. Number 1, come to the table when you're called. Arrive at the table neat and clean, hands and face washed, hair brushed, hat off. How about I'm going to add cell phones down. Leave them in your room. At the table, a hood counts as a hat. Yes, it does. Number 2, put your napkin in your lap as soon as you sit down. Sit up straight and keep your elbows off the table. Number 3, wait to start eating until everyone at the table has been served. Number 4, take small bites and chew with your mouth closed. Nobody wants to see you chew with your mouth closed. Yeah. Eat slowly and quietly. No gobbling. Don't smack your lips and gulp your drink, swish, slosh, burp on purpose, or blow bubbles. Swallow before you speak. Number 5, take part in the conversation at the table. Don't chat on the phone or text your friends. Listen to headphones or read. If you need to leave the table during the meal, say, please excuse me for a moment. Number 7, if something gets stuck in your teeth, excuse yourself, head for the bathroom. Look at her with her stuff stuck in her teeth. I mean, don't pull out the dental floss right there and there and start picking it out like with your nail, like trying to get this stuff out. Like, don't do that at the table. Number 8, if you can't reach something you want, ask someone to please pass it to you at the table. Number 9, say thank you at the end of the meal, then ask, may I be excused? And number 10, help clear the table without waiting to be asked. P.S. Put simply, eat like a person, not a pig. And it says oink. Hungry for more or how to eat a roll? You can read these when you get a chance. Pause and read. Dining out. Oh my. Read, you can pause and read. Let me read the clue for you. It says it's okay to eat chicken drumsticks with your fingers. What on earth do you do with shish kebab or corn on the cob? When in doubt, watch what other people do. You better not watch what I do because I'm gonna pick that thing up. Okay, I'm just saying, corn on the cob. How you, man? If I try to scrape it up with a fork, it might fly up and hit somebody. I'm picking it up. I'm sorry. When in doubt, watch what other people do. Not the toddler in the high chair, but the grown-ups around you. Ditto for a restaurant, friend's house, or special event dinner like a wedding or graduation. Dining out. The place setting puzzle. Did you guys know that there is a special way to set the table? There's a special way. It's called place setting. I learned that, rest in peace, Mrs. Jones, my home economics teacher way back in the day. She taught us how to set a table. She taught us how to cook a little bit, and she taught me how to sew. Her and my grandmother taught me how to sew. Oh yeah. So the place setting puzzle. It's a special occasion and you've been invited to a fancy restaurant. You get dressed up, follow the grown-ups to the table, take your seat, put your napkin on your lap, and eek. What are you supposed to do with all those plates, glasses, and utensils? Look at them on the table. You see those? What are you supposed to do with all of those? Well, they should have put a picture of the correct way, right? Don't freak. Solving the place setting puzzle is simple if you remember 3 rules. 3 rules. Listen with your ears. Well, number 1, use your glass is the one on the right. Your glass is the one on the right. Your bread plate is the one on the left. Number 2, use utensils from the outside in. Start with the spoon on your far right. Start with the fork on your far left. Number 3, when in doubt, watch what other people do or ask an adult for advice. Grown-ups don't mind when a polite young person says, "Excuse me, but could you tell me what this funny-looking fork is for?" We may chuckle a little bit, but we'll tell you. Clue for you, a salad fork is smaller than a dinner fork. A soup spoon is bigger than a teaspoon. Well, all right, you guys. Let's see, smooth moves and sticky situations. We already read that, but I'll show it to you again. And if you want, you can pause and read. The school cafeteria. OMG. You can pause and read, you guys. The school cafeteria. Sometimes eating in the school cafeteria seems like survival of the fittest. That ain't no lie. Food flies, kids push, milk spills, chairs tip, and everywhere you look, you see examples of gross behavior. Wow. Meeting and greeting. Meeting and greeting. This is the ancient ritual. Stand up if you're sitting down. Smile. Look the other person in the eye. Move towards him or her. Meeting and greeting. Hello, my name is. I'm glad to meet you. Meeting and greeting. This is the secret handshake. Come on, you guys, read. Read. Some more. Pause and read. Fancy pants manners, smooth moves, and sticky situations. We got some more. We got more. Pause and read. Hosting and guesting. So that means if you're hosting a party at your house, you're having a party at your house. It's your house, you're giving it, so you're the host. Hosting and guesting. So if you're hosting, this is what to do. Some little rules. Some little clues. Party time. See all this party stuff? Manners. Yep. RSVP, please. That means respondez, s'il vous plaît. Respond. If somebody sends you an invitation like an Evite, or they send it in the mail with another envelope inside and says, please respond. Let us know if you're coming. People got to spend money. They have to spend money on the plate of food that you're going to eat or not eat. So they need to know if you're going to come or not so that they can make enough or they don't have to make too much. So it's very, very important that you respond. Okay, respond or reply. Party manners. Guesting. Guesting or the dreamy sleepover. Pause, you guys, and read. Pause and read. Wow. Pause. Pause this and read it. Yes. I'm only doing that because I'm running out of time. We've got a lot of time on here. Smooth moves and sticky situation. More of these. Pause and read. It's one of them. I'm going to read this. You use the bathroom at a friend's house and clog up the toilet. My daughter used to do that a lot. Oh my gosh. It was a mess. Don't pretend it didn't happen. Someone will find out. Do that. Okay. Gifting and getting. Gifting and getting. Go ahead and pause and read. Pause and read. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. Say thank you. You don't, right? Look at that. What to do with a gift you don't like, don't want, or don't need. Because it happens. Pause and read. Here's everything you need to know and all you need to do. Check it out. Check it out. Yes, check it out. When to write a thank you note. Let me read this for you guys because the thank you notes are important. Makes people feel like you appreciate what you gave them. When someone sends you a gift and isn't there to watch you open it, that's when you write a thank you note. When a special grown-up sends you a gift, this might be a grandparent, a godparent, or a favorite. When anyone over 60 years old sends you a gift, older people can get very upset when kids don't send thank you notes. Think about their poor old feelings and their poor old hearts. 3 days after you open the gift, what if you forget? Then do it as soon as you remember. It's almost never too late to write a thank you note. Even if you wait a really long time, start with an apology. Well, I'm so sorry I didn't send this thank you note sooner, but thank you so much for the gift, and I really, really loved it. Right? Right. When you have been a guest at someone else's home for more than a night, you don't have to send a thank you note for a sleepover. Just remember that. Remember that. When you have been a guest at someone else's home for more than a night, you don't have to send a thank you note. I have to read that again. Okay, more than a night. So that doesn't mean to stay longer than you were invited for. That does not mean that. So you don't have to send a thank you note. When someone has treated you to something special like dinner at a fancy restaurant or movies or something, say thank you. Whenever you wonder, should I write a thank you note or not? It's always safer to write one. Yes. Wordy manners. Wordy manners. I probably need to read this, right? It says, do you ever feel like you don't know what to say or like you're always saying the wrong thing? Do you have trouble starting conversations or keeping them going? Follow these steps to build your talking skills. 5 steps. First, act interested by asking questions. Most people love to talk about themselves. OMG, if that ain't the truth. If given the chance. So when you ask a question, you give them the chance to talk about themselves like they want to do. Try basic stuff like, what did you think of that movie? Or what kind of sports do you like? P.S. That's act interested, not be nosy. Avoid questions like, what did your sister do to her hair? Don't say that. How much did your family pay for that? Granddad, you're really old, aren't you? Don't say that. Listen to the answers. People will know you're listening when you look at them in the eye and nod your head every so often. Try not to space out or spend the whole time thinking of what you want to say next. Make comments or ask follow-up questions. Share something about yourself if they let you, right? Sharing, bragging, boring. Pause and read the rest. Yes. Watch to see how your listeners react. Those are some reactions. Let's see. A few choice words about swearing. We read that already. Conversation killers, the interrupter, the complaint, the complainer, the gossiper. Let's read that. A few choice words about, conversation killers. Okay. Meet the conversation killers, the interrupter, the complainer, the gossiper, and the motor mouth. The interrupter constantly cuts people off, jumps right into other people's conversations. The complainer whines about everything. Math is stupid. I never get to go first. This is so lame. The gossiper, yo, you know what happened? Yo, check this out. You know what happened when da-da-da? Spreads rumors and dishes dirt. Talks about people behind their backs. I know a couple of those. Yes. I do. Clue for you. Gossip is risky. It can come back to haunt you. Never say anything about a person that you wouldn't say to that person. Exactly. The motor mouth. Talks and talks and doesn't stop talking and never lets anyone else get a word in and really tells really long, boring stories and talks really fast and hardly ever stops to take a breath. Blah, 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 blah. Whenever a conversation killer arrives on the scene, the conversation comes to a halt. Stops. Don't let this happen. Try the excuse me, but approach. Choose one of these. Excuse me, but I haven't finished what I was saying. That's when they interrupt you, right? Excuse me, but I haven't finished, what I was saying. Excuse me, but all this talk about bath makes me want to go outside while we can. Let's go. Excuse me, but I actually like the person you're talking about. She's really nice. I really like her, so I don't want to hear that stuff about her. That would be me. Excuse me, but I need a little break. Can we meet up later and be out, right? Be out. That's some good ways to stop all of that. So, is it rude to tease? That's the one that I saved so I can read. Is it rude to tease? I got a lot of students in school that, they love to tease. And I got to have talks with the one that was teased and the one that does the teasing. I should bring this book to school and read it. It depends on how and why you do it. There's good teasing and then the other kind, the kind that hurts or annoys people. Good teasing is meant to draw attention to someone in a positive way, like try not to hurt yourself carrying all those trophies home, okay? This kind of teasing is usually done with a sincere smile. It makes the person who's being teased feel noticed and accepted. Sometimes you can tease your closest friends about their unique qualities or silly things they do, as long as you're keeping it amongst friends. Like when you get Tiffany laughing hard enough, she snorts. Or Bart, I saw you checking out your muscles when you thought no one was looking. I had to do that to a student yesterday. For real. Sitting here looking at his muscles. Dude. Said your muscles aren't going anywhere. Sit down. Yes, I did. Oh, man, if you put your arm around your friend or follow up with, I'm totally kidding, okay? Then you're showing that you meant no harm. If your friend is ever offended by teasing, say you're sorry. P.S. The phrase just kidding is often misused like, where'd you get those clothes? The rag bag? Just kidding. Finishing a rude statement with just kidding does not make it better. Remember that. P.P.S. If you're on the receiving end of teasing you don't like, you can ignore it and walk away. Or you might say, I don't appreciate that, cut it out. Or try not to take the teasing to heart. If someone is really bugging you and won't let up, get help from a parent or a teacher. That's right. That's what I keep trying to tell my students. Phony manners. Phony manners. So you guys can read. Pause the video and read. Pause and read. Sorry, wrong number. Pause and read about phone safety and things like that. Just pause the video and read. Cell phone manners. Pause. Pause this video and read it. Classy manners. Stupid student tricks. Oh my goodness. Making rude faces behind the teacher's back, which is what they do. Shooting rubber bands. Folding paper into footballs to flick at their friends. Tipping the chairs way back. Farting, burping, hiccuping, or yawning as loudly as possible. Yeah. But read the classy manners. I read the stupid student tricks. Classy manners. When want to get ahead in school? Easy. Use your manners. Teachers notice your behavior in class. They can't play favorites, but they can appreciate students who look interested. Sit up at their desks instead of slumping and slouching. Listen and pay attention. Raise their hands and wait to be called on. Do their homework and assignments. Are neat and clean, desk, cubby, locker, and personal appearance. Are ready to learn, pencils sharpened, notebooks out. Stand in line without pushing and shoving. Wait until after class to talk to friends. Bring presents for the teacher every day. Yep, that's a go. Yep. I don't mind that. Recess rudeness or etiquette manners online. Read, pause and read. Safety and email manners. Pause this video and read it. Look at the mouse skating on a mouse. Ha! See that? Mouse skating on a mouse. I'm just saying. Pause and read. Pause and read. IMing, instant messaging. Pause this and read it. Chat rooms. It's talking about chat rooms. Texting. Should I read the texting part? Let me read this texting. Texting on your cell phone is a great way to stay in touch. Reading and writing text messages doesn't make any noise. So you can text in places where you can't talk, like a library. Plus other people can't hear what you're saying since you're not talking out loud. Clue for you. Texting in a dark room like a movie theater can bother people around you. The bright screen is a big distraction. On the other hand, if you ever find yourself in a dark room and need a flashlight, you can use your cell phone. When you text, use common courtesy, just like in email, IM, and chat rooms. Keep your messages short and check your spelling. Don't use all caps, because that makes it seem like somebody's yelling. If you use abbreviations, make sure the person you're texting understands them. Most cell phones beep or ring when messages come in, so don't text too early or too late in the day. If you're in a quiet place and you're expecting a text message, turn off the ringer on your cell phone. You can still check to see if with someone is rude, dude. Rude, dude. Look at that. It's like, excuse me, hello. I know people who've done that. I'll be like, I just sit there and wait. Like, no, I'm listening. I'm listening. Clue for you. Remember that anything you send over the internet can be copied, forwarded, and stored. Plus, you can't take it back. Don't say it if you might be sorry later. And don't say it if you wouldn't want certain other people to see it, like your parents, your teachers, your friends, police. Don't do it. So, next page is public manners, playing sports, watching sports, after you, revolving doors, bus, trains, and subways. Stay to the right. If you wear a backpack, remember that it makes your body about twice its normal size. Be careful when you turn around or pass somebody and bonked them on the head. Look at that. That's so true. I got hit in the head a couple of times riding the train in New York. Escalators, moving walkways, movies, concert, plays, performances. Go ahead and pause this video and read. Yes, pause and read. In the car. In the car, the polite passenger always buckles up. That's also safe. Lets the person who called shotgun first sit up in the front. Talks at a normal volume. Gives other people turns choosing radio stations or CDs to listen to. Picks up backseat litter, food wrappers, empty bottles. Thanks the driver for the ride. P.S. Adults hate it when kids fight in the backseat. Pretend there's an invisible force field between you and the other passengers. Keep your hands and other body parts to yourself at all times. Bring along headphones or a book so you can tune out. Makes sense. At the mall, places of worship. When mall workers are rude. Places of worship. If you and your family attended church, synagogue, or mosque, you probably know how to behave. If you go with a friend, it might be new to you. You want to be respectful and not embarrass yourself or your friend. Dress in a quiet, modest way. Girls wear a shirt with long sleeves and a skirt that falls below your knees. Bring a scarf in case you need to cover your head. Boys wear a shirt with long sleeves and long pants. You may need to remove your hat or wear a special head covering. During this service, watch what other people do. Follow the example of your friend and his or her family. If you're confused or not sure how to act, ask your friend. Places of worship. Out and about. 10 steps to amazing manners anytime, anywhere. And I'm going to read that. Treat others as you want to be treated. Put other people first. Show respect for yourself and others. Be kind, be cheerful, and use common sense. Share and be fair. Be patient. Wait your turn. Show appreciation. Be a good sport. Clean up after yourself and accept differences. Not everybody's the same and not everybody is like you. So accept when other people are not like you, when they're different from you. Yes. The end. Dude, that's rude. Get some manners. Wow, how cool was this book? Wow. I enjoyed reading that book to you guys. I hope you enjoyed listening. I know it went a little long, but it had a lot of information. Dude, that's rude. Get some manners. Shout out to my mom who's always here listening to me read. Shout out to you, Mom. Shout out to my cousin Patsy and her kids. Shout out to my girls, my cousin Ellie and my girls, Sheena G and Victoria, who share my videos all the time. Shout out to all of you guys. Don't forget, if you want me to shout you out, just comment underneath. Comment. And thank you, you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for being here and listening to me read fun, exciting, and educational books like this. Dude, that's rude. Get some manners. It was yes, it was a lesson with fun. Like it was fun, wasn't it? Well, you guys, it's the end of the video, the end of my reading. Thank you for being here. Shout out again to my grandbabies, Korea, Sana, DJ, or David III, and Kaden. Miss you guys. Love you guys. If anybody sees this, let them see this. Show it to them. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be here again tomorrow live. L-I-V-E. I'll be here live at 5. And don't forget, go on over to YouTube and smash that subscribe button for me. Smash it up. Yes. And then share it with people. Tell people about it. But thank you so much for being here. And I will see you tomorrow.